Welcome back to the Pendlebury-Bowe show and discussing with Desmond Rogers and Mitchell Brown. Are we completely free? So welcome on the stage, Desmond and Mitchell. To start off the show, we're going to be going over to Mitchell to think what he believes. Are we completely free, Mitchell?
Well, personally, I think we're not completely free, because if you think about law, it kind of counteracts the feeling of free, because although we can do stuff in our own free will, there's a certain extent on that. We have to stop if we go too far or whatever, so if you go and kill someone, you can't do it because it's part of the law to do it. However, you have the rights to do other things, which means you are free, so you can do what you want. However, there's something stopping you to a certain extent.
So do you agree that there is completely freedom in this world, or is there
No, I don't
freedom?
believe it's completely free. I only believe it's partly free.
So after finishing off with Mitchell,
Cheers, Will, for the great chat.
so we got on to a hardcore Christian called Desmond. Is that true, Desmond?
Yeah, I am quite a strong Christian. I go to church regularly.
So do Christians believe in free will?
Some of them do, but I'm not a Christian that believes in free will, because I'm what they call a hard determinist.
And would you like to tell us what a hard determinist is?
So basically, there's two types of determinism: soft and hard. Soft means that you can have a small bit of free will, but in the end, God has decided eventually what you're going to do. It's just what path you take. However, I'm a hard determinist, so I believe every single thing you do is dictated at birth. So when you're born, they decide what you're going to do. So if I decided to injure Mitchell, then God has decided that when I'm born. And yeah, that's basically what I'll have to do.
So you're trying to say that there is no free will in what you believe?
In my opinion, I don't think
So I'll finish off with Desmond. We have a question from an audience member called Alex, and this is for you, Mitchell.
Yep.
It's, what freedom do we have in society?
Well, today's world has changed a lot recently, because over the past 100 years it's been very different to what it is now. Nowadays we have the freedom of speech, so we can say what we want to an extent. We can eat what we want, have the choice over our food. We also have choice over things we do, like in our free time, so play sport. You can play sport for a club, outside, in school, whatever.
So that is your choice to do that?
Yeah.
So you have the free will to do that?
You have the free will to choose what you want to do.
So, Desmond, would you like to counteract that?
Well, as I've explained before, I believe that God has actually decided that if you play for a football team, God's decided that, and God has led you on that path towards playing for a football team.
So you believe there is no free will, there is no freedom?
No, I believe God has decided what path you will take in later life, and He has set that down, and that's what you're going to do.
Okay.
Can I counter that?
Yes.
Thank you. But Desmond, surely if you say you choose to do something, but then you go against your choice to do it, does that mean that God's chosen that path to change your route you take?
Yeah, God will.
So even if you change it many times,
Yeah.
you change it from a decision to decision to decision to decision,
Yes,
it will all be God's choice. Is that what you're saying?
This is the difference with determinism, because soft determinists believe that your path to something is decided by you, by your own free will.
I see.
But as a hard determinist, I believe every single thing you're going to do
So whatever
has
you
been
do
decided by God.
has been
So if you
determined.
change a decision 10 times, that's been decided by God, and there's nothing else that will change
But I
that.
don't think that's physically possible for that to happen in today's world.
So you're saying God isn't strong?
I never said that.
So Desmond, are you trying to say that all your choices ever you will make, even if you change them, God will make them, not you?
Yeah, God
Not
will make
not
every
you, not
single
your brain,
decision.
nothing.
Almighty God will make every single decision.
And Mitchell, what do you believe? Do you believe we do make our decisions in life?
I believe we make our decisions, yeah. I think we have choice over what we do. We can do whatever we want, but the law is there stopping us. So we do have free will, but not completely. So I believe we're partially free in today's society.
So after the break, we come back to Desmond and Mitchell having the discussion on is there any freedom in society? So, Mitchell, are you a Christian?
Yes, I am a Christian, William, but I don't believe in hard determinism, soft determinism.
So you don't believe that this God of yours chooses what decisions you make?
Yeah, why are you doubting the power of God?
I believe that God is omnipotent and He is the all-knowing one that helps us and guides us through like our lives. However, I don't believe that He is the one who makes us our choices. I believe that He is the one that helps us along our
So you're
path
saying a meek,
through life.
mild, little human being has more power than gracious God?
No, I don't believe that at all.
You trying to say that God influences our decisions, so He doesn't full 100% make our decisions for us, but He influences them?
Partly, but I strongly believe that we make our choices, however God helps us throughout our route of life. So when we make our, as we go through life and choose what we want, God will be there by our side to help us through these difficult times.
As we come to the end of the show, I'd just like to give you, Mitchell, a thank you for giving us your
Thank
beliefs on this freedom.
Thank you for letting me on the show.
And you as well, Desmond.
Been a pleasure.
Greatly
Hardcore
appreciated.
Christian.
Thanks a lot. Will.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us on the Will Pendlebury-Bowe show, discussing, are we completely free? So as we come to the end of the show, we would just like to conclude that on this show, we believe that hard determinism is the strongest argument, as we may think we have the free will and completely free will, but everything in our life and before us has been determined for us, and we have many reasons for this, as proven by Desmond.